All right, Capricorns. All right, so Capricorns, you're standing your ground with your business and your project. You're standing your ground at the workplace. You're seeing the truth that was happening. You're seeing the secrecy. People in authority is coming down on a Leo and a young Capricorn woman. So young Capricorn woman, there is conflicts between you and a Leo. And a tower moment is coming down for a Leo, and they are dragging you, young Capricorn. So we're talking about Capricorns between the ages of 18 and 50. You and a Leo is in a whole lot of problems. And they are not recognizing that you young Capricorn women between the ages of 18 and 50 did something and access data and information that you should not have accessed, and they're not recognizing what you have done in the past. So, young Capricorn women between 18 and 50, you have a lot of problems because they recognize how you young Capricorn have gotten some money in the past, and people in authority is recognizing, because a Leo is now caught. They caught a Leo woman and is recognizing the connection between a Leo woman and you Capricorn young women, and they're recognizing that a deep stall was plague, and you young Capricorn women, if you are between the age of 18 and 50, you're in serious problem because worries. You are now worried because they now recognize that a project or a business was not for you young Capricorn between the ages of 18 and 50, and they're coming down like institution is coming down on you young Capricorn and a Leo. Tower moment for a Leo person. People in authority now gain understanding of who this Leo person is and what has transpired. For the rest of you people except business Capricorn men, you and a Taurus is in a whole lot of problem. A Virgo is going to be standing their grounds against a young Capricorn person. So money is going to be offered because people in authority is going to be recognizing that some of you Capricorn should have got money that you have never gotten. Okay, a lot of you Capricorns, you're dealing with family issues, and they are going to be recognizing the secrets surrounding a Scorpion. Okay, and a Scorpion family had a lot of secrets, and it is all coming out. I see a letter is going to be returning to you Capricorns, especially Capricorns, that documentation information was stolen from. It is going to be returning to you and your family. So there is a lot of problems that is transpiring, and a lot of you Capricorns are standing your grounds at the workplace. Okay, this is the energy of work, and they're recognizing what a Taurus and a Leo has done, and you're standing your grounds. Okay, Taurus, Capricorn businessmen, you're in a whole lot of problems, especially Capricorn businessmen that had dealership or garage. People are now recognizing what you have done. So a lot of you Capricorns, communication between you and the Aries, I see an Aries is going to be really emotionally protecting you Capricorns, because Aries is now recognizing that people have done a whole Aries woman there, and I see the energy of the King of Swords. The King of Swords is gaining knowledge of a Scorpion woman. So a lot of you Capricorns, a Scorpion woman could have created a whole lot of chaos for you. A Scorpion and a Taurus created a whole lot of problems for you. And I see that a Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person is coming at a Scorpion boss or supervisor for what this person have done to you. Capricorn young women, you're in serious problem and a whole lot of worries for you Capricorn young women. People in authority recognize that you Capricorn young women in the past gave a Leo young woman some sort of a documentation, and this Leo young woman together with you Capricorn young women have gained a lot of money, and they're now recognizing what was going on. Conflicts for you Capricorn young women and a Leo person from another place, a whole lot of problems. So it's as if you young Capricorns, and these are people, young women, young Capricorn women between the age of 18 and 50 that had collaborated with a Leo person in a corporation institution, or worked together with a Leo person and gave a Leo person some documentation, a whole lot of worries. Young Capricorn women, a whole lot of worries in this week. On Wednesday, they're now going to be gaining a whole lot of information about a Cancer and a Leo man, and about the collaboration of a Cancer and a Leo man, and what a Cancer and a Leo man have done. They're now going to be gaining a whole lot of information. No news storage is going to be coming up for a Gemini. A Gemini is in a whole lot of problems with some sort of a travel documents and a car, and they are now gaining a whole lot of knowledge because people are now getting to the bottom of a situation. A whole lot of you old Capricorn man is in problems because a Taurus is resolving a situation. A Taurus decide to speak the truth. If this Taurus is your wife or husband, this Taurus is going to be speaking the truth because this Taurus wants to get their children or themselves out of problems. Secrets of a Taurus and you Capricorn businessmen are now out. They're now recognizing that you Capricorn businessmen was using documentation and data that was not yours, and people didn't know that you were accessing their documentation and data. A lot of you Taurus, you Capricorn man that collaborated with a Taurus businessman to falsify documentation and was creating a lot of wealth for yourself is going to be caught. Then they're seeing the truth on Friday. A whole lot of you Capricorns on Friday is going to be gaining knowledge of what was going on, because this is a Gemini, a Libran person, whoever this Libran man is. So they recognize what a Libran man have done. So no new start for a Libran man, and this Libran man is now worried because this Libran man recognized that they have been caught, and a lot of people are gaining knowledge of a Libran man helping a Cancer, and they're recognizing that a Libran at the workplace or a Libran worked together with a Cancer and created a whole lot of issue. A family situation is now going to be resolved, and a whole lot of people, especially people in authority, is now going to be recognizing that you Capricorn, some of you Capricorns and your family, there was a whole lot of information and data that was access of you Capricorns and your family that was done by a Libran and a Taurus, and they had no permission to do this, and I see that this is going to be resolved. A Gemini woman or a Libran woman and her friends are in a whole lot of problems. They recognize that a Libran woman had collaborated with a Scorpion to do something that was not above water, and the truth is coming out. Truths are being revealed about a Scorpion man. Whoever the Scorpion man is, they are getting a whole lot of details and knowledge of a Scorpion man. Truths is being revealed, and it's as if there's so much information that is coming out about a car or a travel, some sort of a travel transportation, and the secrecy that was held around this, and they're now going to be gaining knowledge. They're now going to be recognizing that a young Capricorn person is a fraud. This person is really young, okay? And younger than 50 years old. And a Taurus, they're now, it's like a Taurus is giving up you Capricorn men. A Taurus recognize that a project or some sort of a paperwork that they have done, that you Capricorn man was using other people's data and information. People in authority is now going to be recognizing what a Taurus have done. And a project is not for a Taurus, and people in authority is going to be recognizing this and returning the information to the rightful owner, and the rightful owner is a Capricorn person, so truths are going to be revealed. So this is good for a lot of you Capricorns, because people in authority is going to be recognizing that a lot of you Capricorns never get money. A Scorpion was supposed to pay you money. A Scorpion woman did not pay you the money, and people in authority is going to be finding out that this money was took by a Leo and a young Capricorn. And they're going to be recognizing that a Leo and a young Capricorn was defrauding a whole lot of people, a whole lot of money. Where is it here for this young Capricorns? Because people in authority, this Leo person give up this young Capricorn, and they recognize that this Leo and this young Capricorn had collaborated and took a whole lot of money in the past that was not theirs. Wow, what a week, Capricorn. So a family is going to be regaining some, a letter. They recognize that a Taurus person had took a whole lot of letters for a family. And they recognize that this Taurus person was using a dead Pisces person information. So they're gaining knowledge of how a Taurus had gotten a project and some sort of a documentation, and recognize that a Taurus was living and working under a dead Pisces person information, and they're now gaining knowledge. Wow. So truths are going to be revealed in this week. It's a week of revolution, and they are now going to be gaining a lot of knowledge over business, Capricorn men. They're going to be gaining knowledge over a Scorpion woman, and what a Scorpion woman and a Libran have done. This Libran and the Scorpion is an old Scorpion woman and a Libran, how they collaborated and did something that was not above water. Okay, and a whole lot of people, a Taurus is now going to be giving up and said, yes, I got the details and information of this dead. I didn't know that this woman was dead. So it's as if a Taurus now recognized that her husband gave her a dead person information. So a lot of people are now recognizing that you, Capricorn, that has a family member that's a Pisces and this person is dead. Another family was using this dead person information and was taking letters and pretending as if the Pisces person was still alive. And people in authority is now going to be recognized that a Taurus man was behind accessing the details and information of your dead family member and gave it to some to other people. So, you know, truth is coming out because a lot of you Capricorns are standing up against another young Capricorn and a Leo, and it's as if a Virgo person is now going to be recognizing that this Libran and this Aquarian had collaborated and worked together and was lying. And they're going to be finding out. So people in authority is now going to be gaining a lot of knowledge that a project or a business that a Taurus said that they have, they recognize it is not true. This Taurus has been lying and has been using your dead family member that is a Pisces information. So it's as if secrecy is coming out, and a lot of you is like someone is going to be alerting a lot of you Capricorns that you were right about your dead family member information being used, because people are going to be recognizing that a Taurus was the one that was taking the information. And for a Libran man business and project is going to be ending. And for a Libran at the workplace, they're now going to be recognizing that a Libran at the workplace, a lot of you are going to be recognizing what a Libran has done at the workplace. And that's an end is coming up for a Libran, because they're going to be recognizing that a Libran collaborated. So if you notice 77, you're on the right part, Capricorn. This is a good, and you're standing your ground against a situation that had happened to you with your project, your business, and you're standing up and is standing your grounds against a Virgo person from another place or another city, because they're now recognizing that a Virgo person and a Leo have your documentation and information, and you're standing your grounds. Then some sort of a contractual around a project you were working on, Capricorn, they're going to be recognizing that the Taurus was claiming that this project was theirs, and they're going to be recognizing that the Taurus was using your dead Pisces family information and data. And I see you're going to be successfully regaining all the information from this dead person information and data. So a lot of truths are going to be revealed, and a debt is coming up for a Libran and a Cancer. They're really coming down on a Cancer person, because they will now recognize that a Cancer person was using your data parents, that is a Pisces, information and data, and was taking the documentation and information and data of this person. So a lot of you, some is a Taurus, some is a Taurus businessman, some is a Cancer, because the law is coming down on a Cancer. They recognize, oh, a Cancer and a Gemini got some sort of a travel document, was that your data and information was copied, your parents' data and information was copied, and a Gemini, a Leo, and a Cancer was using this information, and they're going to be recognizing that a Libran helped these people. So a corporation institution is now recognizing some sort of a network, that people had some sort of a network and some sort of a project, and use you Capricorn data and information. So this is the house of you Capricorn, this is your house. And people are going to be recognizing, because you Capricorn is now recognizing what people were doing, and you're going to be shedding light and taking down a network and a group of people of what they have been doing. So I see Aries is going to be offering you, an old Aries woman is going to be offering you some comfort, and a old Scorpion and a old Aries woman is going to be offering a lot of you Capricorns comfort. They now see that a Taurus man had collaborated with you Capricorn businessmen and did something that was not above water. Taurus and Capricorn men that has some sort of a dealership is going to be shut down. They came down and shut down a corporation that a Cancer was running, the end for a Cancer and a Gemini. So if you have a Cancer and a Gemini who are friends and is married, they're canceling and they're dissolving this marriage and this contract between a Cancer and a Gemini. People came down on a Leo and caught a Leo. People in authority recognize how much money a Leo and a young Capricorn had took, and they caught these people. A lot of you are standing your grounds against a Virgo person from another country, and they're now recognizing what this Virgo person, along with a Taurus, had done. A lot of you are recognizing something about a contractual agreement at the workplace or a project that a Libran was creating a whole lot of chaos for you. Secrecy of a Scorpion is now out, and you're gaining knowledge of a Scorpion family, and that is an old Scorpion, a woman and her family, what they have done. Conflicts is here between you young Capricorns and a young Leo, because it's as if a government institution, because that is the Hierophant, a government institution called you young Capricorns and a young Leo. So Capricorns and young Leo arranged and got a lot of money from a government institution, and this government institution called you Capricorns and this young Leo, and you both are in the same age group, and there's a lot of worries for young Capricorns and a Leo. So if you are a Capricorn and you and a Leo and a Sagittarian did something, a government institution will recognize the working of you Capricorn and a Sagittarian, that you Capricorn and a Sagittarian gave a young Leo, a young Leo woman or man, some sort of a documentation that was for another Capricorn person, and they recognize this working and this collaboration. So a lot of information is going to be coming out, and a Gemini is going to be fired at the workplace. A lot of you are going to be gaining knowledge of what a Gemini have done together with a Taurus. This Gemini is going to be fired. They recognize that a Gemini has access a whole lot of documentation and information, and they recognize that a Gemini have data and information that this Gemini should not have had. And then in the energy of authority, because a lot of you Capricorns are dealing with corporation managers, a government institution, and they're going to be recognizing that the Taurus had lied. Whether the Taurus businessman is or the Taurus person lied over a project and some sort of a business, and how a Gemini, they're going to be recognizing how a Gemini got some sort of a travel documents, that this Gemini documentation and papers is not good. then they are going to be recognizing that a Taurus was living off your dead person, a dead family member information. And it is as if some of you Capricorn, your parents that is a Pisces died, because the energy of the star is in the house of the Pisces. And this Pisces could have been the mother or father of you Capricorns, and they're going to be recognizing that a Taurus and a Capricorn person was using the dead information of your dead Pisces family member, whether this is your mother or is your father. So your family information, and this person is dead, and Capricorns, there were other people that was living, because they caught an Aquarian, they caught a Taurus family, and they recognized that these people was using the dead information of your parents, that is a Pisces. They're going to be, people in authority is going to be recognizing this, and is going to be making sure that the situation is shut down, and that you regain all the communication and mail and posts of this person, because they recognize that families, a Cancer family and a Taurus family, was profiting of your dead Pisces mother or father. So truths are coming out. So a lot of you Capricorns, people in authority, is going to be recognizing how much money was basically stolen from you, and who has stolen this money. It was a young Capricorn and a young Leo, and they recognize that a Sagittarian and a young Capricorn and a young Leo had formulated some sort of a contract, because here a young Capricorn, a corporation recognized that a young Capricorn had helped a Sagittarian to give a Leo woman some sort of a papers that was for you Capricorn, and they are now caught. Gotta go. Namaste.